Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, December the 15th of 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, airport management and trade unions are back at the negotiation table following a weekend of sick-outs. Climate leaders post-summit talks call for urgent action. Springs residents call for urgent intervention in a road access dispute, and livestock farmers to receive free rabies vaccines. In regional news, U.S. military aircraft approved to transit Trinidad and Tobago, while internationally, harrowing moments between JetBlue plane and U.S. military aircraft. Coming up in sports, Grenada captures third place finish in Winlot Under-15 tournament, while Ron Charles and Aaron St. Hilaire selected to Windward Under-15 squad. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Negotiation between Aviation Services Limited, ASG, the Grenada Airports Authority, GAA, and the Bank and General Workers Union, BGWU, continue with hopes of settling industrial dispute following weekend travel disruptions. Deidre Seeley leads tonight's reporting.
President General of the Grenada Bank and Workers Union, GBWU, Joseph Mitchell, is urging the parties to the ongoing industrial dispute to minimize disruptions to Grenada's tourism sector. These words follow air travel disruptions as ASG staff called in sick en masse over the weekend. According to Mitchell, the boards and management of the ASG, the Grenada Airports Authority, GAA, and the GBWU met on Friday to discuss the ASG's decision to pay a 2-week bonus, a move the union says contradicts recent discussions. Following the unsuccessful deliberations, the union learned on Saturday that several ASG workers had called in sick.
The union got information that basically on Saturday, both Saturday and Sunday, that workers reported sick, right? They didn't show up to work. We learned that about 95% of the workers were off the job, and subsequently also that there were some delays in flights and possible cancellation, we're not sure.
During a 5-hour meeting with the Labour Commissioner on Sunday, ASG was asked to consider paying a 3-week bonus, with a decision to be communicated today.
So what has been put forward to the employer is that they should consider, which the Commissioner put forward, that they should consider the suggestion of paying the workers 1 more week on the Christmas bonus.
Mitchell explained that frustration has been mounting as the stalled Article 31 negotiations date back to 2020. While he added that the interjection of the GAA, of which the ASG is a subsidiary, has contributed to the dispute, he stressed the union's commitment to minimizing air travel disruptions.
That was an article that was done for negotiation. It was moved over to 2023. And even after waiting 17 months from 2024 until now, it has not been resolved. The other part of the problem with that is that because the union has had bargaining rights with the the management of ASG as a sole entity, and the interjection of the GA on the last minute, and with that interjection, it created a different atmosphere in the sense that what was put forward is that GA was operated at a loss, and that had some impact on the negotiation with ASG. Our sole intention really is to ensure that the tourism sector is preserved, and we hope that all sides could see it from that light.
ASG employees returned to work today following a meeting on Sunday night. Tawana Slinger, Business Development and Corporate Communications Manager at the GAA, said the weekend flight disruptions were minimal due to contingency measures. She added, "We see responsible dialogue and full respect for the collective bargaining agreement as the way forward." Reporting for GBN News, I am Deidre Seeley.
In the wake of the recent COP30 climate summit and still reeling from the impact of Hurricane Beryl, regional and international climate leaders gathered in Grenada to ask a critical question: what now? The focus was on turning global promises into urgent local action. Gerard Joseph has that story.
The message from inside the third German-Caribbean climate talks was clear. For the Caribbean, the climate crisis is not a future threat, it's a present reality. Hosted by Germany's Special Envoy for Climate Issues in the Caribbean, Ambassador Christoph Eick, the dialogue brought together diplomats, scientists, and youth advocates. Ambassador Eick reaffirmed Germany's commitment, highlighting over 30 million euros in new cooperation with CARICOM and its leading role in global adaptation funding.
These new projects, with funding of more than 30 million euros, will focus on renewable energy, circular economy, conserving biodiversity, blue economy, and skills development.
Experts like Ruana Haynes of Climate Analytics Caribbean praised the progress at COP30, but warned that the gap between what science demands and what the world is doing remains dangerously wide.
The first on the establishment of the Global Implementation Accelerator and Belém Mission to 1.5 for the implementation of national adaptation plans and nationally determined contributions. This particular outcome is seen as insufficient when it comes to the question of addressing the gap in mitigation ambition in particular, but also on adaptation action.
For Grenada's own negotiators, the path forward must emphasize CARICOM's collective leverage. This is, according to Safia Sani, Special Envoy and Ambassador for Climate of Grenada, who elaborated on this during the panel discussion.
And so as we consider increasing our negotiating power, we must now try to win an economic argument, which is looking at CARICOM as an investment block to help enhance our climate resilience. So not looking at us as a charity case. If 1.5 to stay alive continues to be our clarion call, then the only way that we can survive is through effective collaboration.
Grenada's national coordinator for the Caribbean Youth Environment Network, Abigail Ellis, noted that the region's youth are demanding more than just a seat at the table.
The power of young people needs to be institutionalized. Too often, as a youth myself, I feel like our presence are more symbolic rather than collaborative.
Ellis stated that they are calling for real investment in a green economy that works for the next generation.
We need to have actual institutions where youth are actual negotiators. So we need them to be trained in it, and it has to be annually. It can't be accidentally. It can't be every time we need to address something reactively, but we need to be more intentional about our young people, where they're located in the systems, how they're positioned, and properly equip them with the tools and resources so that they can be active collaborators and participants in what is being done.
The consensus is that while COP30 opened doors, the Caribbean is in a race against time. The call is no longer just for ambition, but for courage, speed, and above all, implementation. Powerful reminder that for islands on the front line, the time for talk is over. The time to act is now. I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
Meanwhile, during the German-Caribbean climate talks held in Grenada, Executive Secretary of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, Simon Steele, stated that strengthening climate action within Grenada and the wider region for greater resilience must be the focal point, as COP30 didn't solve every problem. Gerard has another report.
Former Minister for Climate Resilience Simon Steele drove home the point that it is critical for Grenada and other regional governments to mitigate, adapt, and build resilience to climate change. Steele, who is now the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, noted that as someone who has lived within the small island developing states, resilience is personified throughout the Caribbean region. The Executive Secretary stated that COP30 created the conditions for faster, broader and real actions to protect communities, strengthen economies and improve livelihoods.
But we all know that we need to move much further and much faster. And here, the Caribbean's voice, the Caribbean's experience is so essential. Our islands are living proof of both the cost of inaction and the opportunities of decisive climate leadership. When storms grow stronger, when seas rise higher, it is Caribbean families who feel it first.
Highlighting the ongoing recovery from Hurricane Beryl for Grenada and Jamaica from Hurricane Melissa, Steele noted that the Caribbean has demonstrated what climate progress looks like.
Stronger adaptation planning, more resilient infrastructure, and innovative local solutions, all powered by determination, ingenuity, and community, and strengthened by international cooperation.
Crediting Germany as one of Grenada's and the Caribbean's valued partner, he noted that the world needs more of such partners to combat climate change.
Partnerships built on respect, on shared responsibility, and on the understanding that the front lines of climate change are also the front lines of climate solutions.
Pointing to an era of implementation, the UNFCCC Executive Secretary said, "The greatest test lies in our conclusive actions and not the goals being set."
So my message is simple. We have the tools, the direction is right, the progress is real, but the pace is still far too slow. These German Caribbean climate talks are an opportunity to change that, to deepen cooperation, expand support, and turn words into real protection and real prosperity for the Caribbean and for the vulnerable communities everywhere.
Steele expressed hope that the German Caribbean climate talks leads to new partnerships, investments, and resolve, as together we will build a safer, more resilient, and prosperous future. I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
Tensions are rising in the Spring St. George community as residents express concerns over what they describe as ongoing obstruction of their main access road. Shania McIntosh visited the area today and filed this report.
Residents of Spring St. George are expressing growing frustration and are calling on the relevant authorities to urgently intervene in what they described as a long-standing and distressing situation in their community. According to several residents, a neighbor continues to park multiple vehicles in the middle of the roadway, severely restricting access for other motorists and raising serious concerns about the ability of emergency vehicles to pass in the event of an emergency. One resident told GBN that the individual owns 2 garages but refused to use them, leaving both garages empty while the vehicles remain parked on the public road.
Garage, he has one where he can park the vehicles inside. He has one where he normally works, all right? What he did, he took them out of the garage and parked them in the road willfully, so nobody have access to the road. This is total nonsense. All right, so I think the relevant authorities should do something about that urgently, because he knows exactly what he's doing. No one has access to the road because he's blocking the road completely. All right, and as I said before, when we come from the supermarket, we have to stay on the main road, offload all our groceries, and walk all the way up the hill.
Yeah.
Another resident highlighted the impact of the situation on vulnerable members of the community. She explained that there are several elderly residents in the area who are not fully mobile and are forced to walk up the hill when vehicles block the road, causing significant discomfort and distress.
He would take his urine from his house, his toilet, with all the paper, and we have the evidence that we're going to give to the media, and throw it on the footpath where we have to walk. He would pester it from here, go down from there, go up, all down here. He would throw it, and we would take disinfectant and Clorox and whatever and throw on it, and he would be hiding. As soon as we finished throwing it, he would just come out and throw another set. It is over and above the stench that goes with it. Not only that, it's a health hazard. The waste from another person's body should not be thrown in areas where it becomes a health hazard to other citizens. Then the gentleman has been claiming ownership of a road that was constructed by the government with our tax-paying money.
Police are aware of the situation and is awaiting the neighbor to provide his claim of ownership of the road. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
Coming up on Beyond the Headlines at 8:30 this evening, we take a comprehensive look at the major developments that shaped Grenada in 2025, from recovery efforts following Hurricane Beryl to key economic and infrastructure projects, constitutional reform, and ongoing debates surrounding governance and national identity. Our panel goes beyond the headlines to provide analysis and context. Joining us are economist Christopher Diali, attorney at law Arlie Gill, social analyst Brenda Batiste, and data analyst Justin Pierre. We'll also examine climate resilience, regional security, and the cultural movements that defined the year. That's Beyond the Headlines 2025 in review tonight at 8:30. Coming up in network news, a major boost for poultry farming with the handover of 3,000 chicks, plus Carriacou Carnival Queen contestants launch. Stay with us.
This Christmas, let your season sparkle, twinkle, glitter, shimmer, and glow. At Arise Credit Union, our special holiday loans are designed to make your Christmas bright. Choose the loan that suits you best. You can sparkle at $20,000, twinkle at $40,000, glitter at $60,000, shimmer at $80,000, or glow at $100,000. Use your Cherry Christmas loan for gifts, travel, family celebrations, or anything that makes your Christmas magical. Whatever your wish, there is a loan to light up your holidays. Apply today, and together we will make it a Cherry Christmas.
Renlight presents Christmas Safety Tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check lights for damage each year before using them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children to never touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside and vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
Something is different this year about Flow Christmas promotion. Flow is doing something big and I really need to figure it out. This investigation has been going on for the last couple of weeks. I've been following up, trailing her, but I just can't seem to figure it out. I need to crack this case. I'm connecting all the dots, putting every pieces to the puzzle, but I know I'm close. Finally, I catch you. Give me that.
This Christmas at Flow, get a new Samsung Galaxy for only $49 or get up to $400 in shopping vouchers when you sign up for postpaid mobile on your internet account. Win even more prizes when you spin the wheel in our stores. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms while we keep your Christmas rhythm flowing.
Christmas Christmas comes with more choices. Red curtains or white curtains, new paint or new furniture, Christmas dinner, that's a must. One ham or maybe two. Decisions. With financing from Co-op Bank, more is possible. Get up to $50,000 and make more of your dreams come true this Christmas. Plus, get an opportunity to win gifts and prizes. Christmas does come with more smiles, more togetherness, more love. And at the end of it all, it's more than worth it. This is your season for more with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Dreams come true with a Co-op Bank loan.
Christmas is here. Let's make it a magical time for everyone. Show your kids how to celebrate responsibly. Make smart choices about alcohol and ensure a safe holiday for all. A message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Megaforce Promotions, in proud collaboration with Ariza Credit Union and GBN, presents Grenada's biggest flea market at Monroe Plainfield, Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Shop unbeatable deals on bed and curtain sets, appliances, household items, electrical and plumbing supplies, toys, Christmas decorations, clothing and shoes, perfumes and colognes, wines and drinks, and just about everything else. Plus a kids area, live entertainment, food and drink stalls. Want to be a vendor? Call 440-4646 to book your spot before they're all gone. Admission $5. 2 full days of deals and more deals. Shopping, fun and savings. Monroe's Plainfield Flea Market. Don't miss it.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year. With Republic Bank, the finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear. With Republic Bank, make this Christmas happen. With Republic Bank this year. Merry Christmas.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Grenada, the much anticipated NLA You Must Win promotion is back with a bang. And as the name says, you're bound to win. Win Money Tree Instacash tickets with more prizes under. Loads of cash prizes and a 2026 Hyundai Creta. Spend $15 or more in single purchases on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway. Then check your ticket for the words you won. Free Instacash tickets or free cash or free raffle entry for a chance to win a brand new SUV. Over $125,000 in prizes. So be sure to spend increments of $15 or more on all your daily games. Promotion runs from November 3rd to December 20th. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. NLA, spreading the Christmas cheer for yet another year.
It's the happiest time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you Nexa is here. It's the happier holiday time of the year.
Dreams come alive with Nexa Credit Union's Happier Holiday Loan. Get up to $50,000 for gifts, home makeovers, travel, and more. With easy payments, affordable rates, and quick approvals. This year is happier with mystery wrapped giveaways online. Santa's Happier Holiday surprises in branches. And one lucky person will win the grand prize. A day pass for 3 at Sandals. And Nexa will donate up to $5,000 to a school of your choice. Visit our social media to vote as we make more than wishes come true.
It's the happier holiday time of the year.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads. Terms and conditions apply.
December, the vibes will rise higher. Sunshine Promotions presents A December to Remember. On Saturday, December 20th, the National Cricket Stadium comes alive with pure reggae energy, live bands, and world-class acts. Direct from Jamaica, Anthony B. Tanya Stevens.
It is a pity you already have one.
And Junior Kelly. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. Get your early bird general admission tickets now for $100. Advanced general $120. Or limited front of stage access early bird for $250. Advanced front of stage access $300. Tickets available now from gotofed.com and usual Sunshine Promotion ticket outlets. All tickets grant admission only. Look out for performers from our very own Akib with his band and Valine. Food and drinks on sale all night long. Your ticket gets you in. The vibe keeps you there. A December to remember. One love, one vibe, one December to remember. Follow Sunshine Promotions on social media for more updates.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. The finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear. With Republic Bank, make this Christmas happen. With Republic Bank this year. Merry Christmas.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Free veterinary service has been reintroduced for livestock farmers with the aim of improving the quality of animals reared on the island. Priscilla John will tell us more.
13th of December 2025 to officially declare at the Malmont Plainfield at 10 a.m. the National Agricultural Veterinary Outreach Clinic officially launched. As you heard, a minimum commitment of 4 per year, but importantly, access to our vets and veterinary assistants year-round for our farmers.
That was Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. Farmers in St. David took advantage of the veterinary services and valuable information offered to them over the weekend. It's part of renewed efforts to strengthen and revitalize national veterinary services as the Ministry of Agriculture launched a nationwide campaign offering free rabies vaccination for livestock. The program includes on-site farm visits to larger livestock holdings in communities, supported by a dedicated mobilization team present on the day of each clinic to ensure efficient outreach and participation. Officials say the initiative represents a major step forward in the ministry's commitment to the well-being of livestock farmers and the long-term sustainability of the sector. It also signals the re-establishment of a national platform for free government-supported veterinary services. As parliamentary representative for St. David, the Prime Minister encouraged farmers to take full advantage of the program.
We are very serious about making sure that we can begin to tackle in a genuine and sustained way the challenge of food security in Grenada. And I think meat production is one obvious area where we can do a lot better than we have done in the past. I would perhaps even say I think in the last 10 years or so, actually almost abandoned, I think, the livestock industry. And so I want to thank the Minister and the team for the leadership they've shown deliberately in trying to, in my view, rejuvenate the livestock industry in Grenada. I'm usually calm but highly impatient. And obviously we always want things to happen faster than they're happening. But I think we also have to recognize that if you don't plan and execute and correct and revise and learn from what you are doing or not doing well, we will not make the progress in the long run that is needed to sustain and revitalize the livestock industry.
By providing practical, on-the-ground assistance, the program is expected to contribute directly to food security and national resilience, according to Minister for Agriculture, Lennox Andrew.
An important aspect of animal care is animal husbandry. That aspect is extremely important. We must know how to take care of our animals. And the objective here is to pass the knowledge on to our farmers, our livestock farmers, as to how we take care of our animals and ensure that the quality of the meat that we have is the best.
The vaccination drive also aligns with other key veterinary and livestock initiatives, including the National Livestock Breeding Program and the Livestock Housing Assistance Program, which is scheduled to begin early next year. Dr. Kimon Cummins, Chief Veterinary Officer, cites the program as an opportunity to introduce the new veterinary team to farmers. By actively engaging farmers in all parishes, the ministry says it is creating increased visibility, goodwill, and participation, critical elements in building strong partnerships with farmers and ensuring long-term success in the livestock sector. Christina John, GBN News.
The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, has handed over 3,000 broiler chicks and 625 layer chicks to the Ministry of Agriculture as part of ongoing efforts to assist farmers recovering from the impact of Hurricane Beryl. The chicks will be distributed to farmers in Carriacou and St. Patrick, as well as to 4-H units across the country. The handover took place Friday and was facilitated by FAO Disaster Risk Management Specialist and Consultant Terry Charles.
Today, on behalf of the Food and Agricultural Organization, as the Disaster Risk Management Specialist Consultant under the Beryl Response Project, we are happy, even though it's a bit late, to be able to hand over to the Ministry of Agriculture some 3,000 broilers, 625 layers, and also waterers and feed composition also, in response to the recovery process and helping the small farmers. Some of these donations are going to be going towards Carriacou and Petit Martinique poultry farmers to the Northern District here in Grenada. The 4-H clubs are also going to be benefiting, working along with youths, and the Grand Backlet Juvenile Center. So we're happy, PS Bagwan, to be able to hand over these items to the ministry today.
The chicks were officially received by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Isaac Bagwan, and Coordinator of the 4-H unit, Alice Jones. In addition to the chicks, beneficiaries will also receive waterers and feed to support the successful rearing of the birds. The initiative aims to strengthen food security and help small farmers rebuild their livelihoods in the wake of Hurricane Beryl. Kayak Mass Queen Show is celebrating culture and empowering young women. The contestants for the Carriacou Carnival Queen Show, which is scheduled for February 2026, were officially unveiled this weekend. Shania McIntosh has the details.
As Carriacou gets ready to celebrate Carnival, the contestants for the Kayak Mass Queen title were officially showcased during a media launch, signaling the start of activities leading up to the festivities. Chairperson of the Kayak Mass Queen Show Committee, Shania Chase, says the annual Queen Show is a celebration of the history, resilience, and creative spirit of the people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Speaking to GBN, Chase explained that the competition plays a vital role in preserving cultural traditions while providing young women with a platform to represent their communities. According to Chase, the Kayak Mass Queen competition allows young women from Carriacou and Petit Martinique to serve as cultural ambassadors, promoting the values, heritage, and identity of the islands throughout the Carnival season.
This year, its importance is even more profound as Grenada continues to reaffirm its cultural identity in this rapidly globalizing world. The contestants undergo holistic preparation that emphasizes character building, confidence, and cultural competence. They are continuously encouraged to familiarize themselves with the history of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique.
She further noted that the pageant is designed to be a transformative experience for the contestants contestants, helping them to build self-confidence, self-discipline, and leadership skills that will benefit them beyond the stage. Chase emphasized that the competition goes beyond beauty, focusing instead on personal development, cultural awareness, and community representation.
Ultimately, the Kayak Mass Queen Show competition, we expect, would strengthen the social fabric of our islands and to build cultural pride and unity among our people.
The Kayak Mass Queen Show forms a part of the island's carnival celebrations and continues to empower young women while keeping Grenada's cultural traditions alive. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
Tonight, a safety concern is once again being highlighted in the Clark's Court Bay Marina area, prompting unease among residents. They're calling for urgent attention to improve drainage and reduce the risk.
A good eye catches all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
A safety concern is once again being highlighted in the Clark's Court Bay Marina area, prompting unease among residents. They're calling for urgent attention to improve drainage and to reduce the risk of any accidents. It's time for your GBN Eyesore. Residents and motorists in Clark's Court Bay continue to face challenges as large potholes have developed along the roadway with repeated floods during periods of heavy rainfall. The issue has made it difficult and at times unsafe to use, disrupting traffic flow and raising concerns about access for residents and workers alike. Residents are in fact hopeful that the relevant authorities will assess the situation and implement long-term solutions to ensure safer passage along this busy route. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That's for GBN Eyesore.
After the break, safety and labeling. A timely reminder from the Grenada Bureau of Standards as the festive season gets underway. Stay with us.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you.
With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply. Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
This International Day of Persons with Disabilities, we raise our voices for inclusion, dignity, and equal opportunity for all. When barriers are removed, people are empowered. And when people are empowered, communities thrive. Let us build a Grenada where inclusion is not just an idea, but a daily practice grounded in respect and equity. Inclusion works. Together we lead, together we rise. Join us in celebrating IDPD 2025. A message from the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Welcome to Karakou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Listen, I can't take this sitting down. There's no way to cushion this. We've just grown so far apart. I went to Courts and became sectionally attracted to this new living room set.
Say goodbye to your old furniture and hello to new ones from Courts, bringing Christmas home.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside. Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Something is different this year about Flow Christmas promotion. Flow is doing something big, and I really need to figure it out. This investigation has been going on for the last couple of weeks. I've been following her, trailing her, but I just can't seem to figure it out. I need to crack this case. I'm connecting all the dots, putting every pieces to the puzzle, but I know I'm close. Finally, I catch you. Give me that.
This Christmas at Flow, get a new Samsung Galaxy for only $49 or get up to $400 in shopping vouchers when you sign up for postpaid mobile on your internet account. Win even more prizes when you spin the wheel in our stores. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms while we keep your Christmas rhythm flowing.
With increased shopping activity expected during the Christmas season, the Grenada Bureau of Standards is urging members of the public to take extra precautions when purchasing items. Director of the Grenada Bureau of Standards, Robert Medford, says the festive period often brings a surge of locally made and imported food products onto supermarket shelves, making it important for consumers to remain alert and cautious. Medford is advising shoppers to be mindful of product labeling, noting that all food items should be clearly labeled in English to allow consumers to understand what they're purchasing. He also emphasized the importance of paying close attention to expiry dates and using products within the recommended time frame. He further encouraged the public to take responsibility for their own safety by reading packaging information carefully and avoiding products that appear damaged, improperly labeled, or expired.
So persons observing items, food items, or other items that are offered for sale in the marketplace, we ask you to make sure that the labels are in English. If it is not, you can lodge a complaint here at the Grenada Bureau of Standards or CAN Products to look for visible damage to the product, to ensure that the lids are not open, that is not excessively damaged, those things like that. So pay particular attention to those products. All electrical appliances should be labeled in English and should have sufficient information for their proper usage.
The Grenada Bureau of Standards says it will continue its public education efforts throughout the festive season, reminding consumers that safe shopping practices are key to enjoying a healthy and worry-free Christmas. When we return, we'll have sports and international news. Stay with us.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
This isn't just rum. It's a captivating journey infused with the essence of Bios Bombay, warmth and wonder. Experience the rich depth of Campeche like never before. Must be 18 years and older. Drink responsibly.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Good evening, sports fans. 2 junior Grenadian cricketers have been selected to the Windward Islands Under-15 squad. They're Ron Charles and Aaron St. Hilaire. The selection came on the heels of the just concluded Winlot Under-15 tournament, which was held in Grenada. For the young Grenadian national team, this was more than just a home tournament. It was a chance to measure themselves against the best in the Windwards and secure a spot on the combined regional squad. Grenada finished 3rd in the competition. The selection of the combined Windward Islands Under-15 squad comes as part of plans to compete at the CWI Rising Stars Championship in 2016. Christian Niles, Ethan Abraham, and Junior McMillan were named as part of the reserves. The West Indies cricket team heads into the 3rd test match at the Bay Oval on Thursday with a clear mandate: win or lose the series. New Zealand currently leads the 3-match series 1-0 after securing a dominant 9-wicket victory in the 2nd test in Wellington. The primary concern for the West Indies remains their inconsistent batting performance. In the 2nd test, the team was dismissed for just 128 runs in their 2nd innings, a performance that captain Roston Chase openly criticized, calling for his players to, quote, stand up and take a win. A win would be historic for the West Indies, as they have not won a test match in New Zealand since 1995. The West Indies are expected to largely stick with the squad named in November, which includes the veteran pacer Kumar Roach. New Zealand, meanwhile, has recalled spinner Ajaz Patel and wicketkeeper Tom Blundell to their squad, adding depth as they aim to clinch the series on home soil. The decisive 3rd test begins on December the 18th, 2025, and the West Indies will be fighting to end a challenging year on a high note and salvage a draw in the series, hopefully. The 2025 Mount Cinnamon Hotel Resort National Junior Tennis Championships wrapped up over the weekend. The tournament featured boys and girls singles and doubles events across the under-10, under-12, under-14, and under-18 age categories. In the girls under-10 final, Aisha Guy defeated Ariana Alexander 7-2. 3rd place went to Carlene George and Atara Fortune. The boys under-10 final had John Knoll getting the better of Leonardo Martineau. 3rd place were Jehu Roberts and Isaiah Hood. The boys under 12 winner was Traden Batiste, who defeated Garson Stanislaus 4-3 in the final set tiebreaker. The girls under 14 final was Kayla Elcock, and she had a hard fight victory over Janiyah Lewis. She won 4-3. In the final game tiebreaker and the boy under 14 final, we saw Nathaniel Cobb defeat Garson Stanislaus 4-2 for the title. The next scheduled junior tennis event is the 2026 Junior Tennis Tournament, carded for February the 14th. Meanwhile, this is the first year that Mount Cinnamon Resort has been host and sponsor of the event. The tournament featured boys and girls singles and doubles events across the under-10, under-12, under-14, and under-18 age categories. The event was aimed at showcasing and nurturing the exceptional talent of our junior athletes. Chairman Barry Collymore expressed enthusiasm with the partnership. According to him, sports plays a critical role in youth development.
It is very important. It's not just about playing a sport. Sport teaches you discipline, It teaches you that you're going to have setbacks in life, but you're going to recover from them. It keeps you physically fit, and it teaches you to work with each other, teamwork, because tennis is not just an individual game. You have doubles, and then you have sometimes you go on tour together, and you have to work with each other. So I'm really happy about that. I'm particularly happy to see so many parents here and so many fathers, me being a father myself. So I'm really pleased about that. And I would encourage you to continue to encourage your kids, because sport, you never know where sport will take them. It is one of the most important gifts, I think, that you can give to your children, to get them involved in sports.
Former national player and now coach attached to the Ministry of Sports, Jason Stanislaus, highlighted the significance of the tournament.
Tournaments are just part of the developmental process. Having the assistance, as if you are aware, I mean, we have been hampered and been troubled by the lack of the infrastructure for tennis in Grenada. Publicly, as you know, there's only one main tennis facility, which is in a very deplorable condition. And getting this opportunity to play in this environment, it's a plus, it's a stepping stone, and it's a way forward in our development plan and program.
And that's what's been happening in sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has granted approval for United States military aircraft to transit through the country's airports in the coming weeks. According to a media release this morning from the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, the movements are, quote, logistical in nature and will facilitate supply replenishment and routine personnel rotations. Foreign Affairs Minister Sean Sobers said the government remains committed to sustained collaboration with the United States, noting that the partnership has already yielded tangible benefits, including enhanced surveillance capabilities, joint military training exercises, and the installation of an effective radar system to aid in narcotics interdiction. Sobers added that Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar has reaffirmed the administration's commitment to cooperation and collaboration in the pursuit of safety and security for Trinidad and Tobago and the wider region. A JetBlue flight came close to colliding with a U.S. Air Force refueling tanker on the Caribbean nation of Curacao, which is just off the coast of Venezuela.
We had to stop our climb.
Tonight, a tense incident between a JetBlue flight and a U.S. Air Force plane flying near Venezuela.
We almost had a mid-air collision up here.
The JetBlue pilot describing the harrowing moments which happened on Friday to air traffic control and blaming the military plane for crossing his path.
They passed directly in our flight path. They don't have their transponder turned on. It's outrageous.
How dangerous was this incident?
The airplanes were still several miles apart, so the tanker crew could, in all likelihood, was aware that the JetBlue airplane was there. There was a loss in normal separation, and it would have been very disturbing to the JetBlue crew to all of a sudden see an Air Force tanker much closer than you would normally expect to see other traffic.
The JetBlue flight was coming from Curacao, just off the coast of Venezuela, and heading to New York City's JFK Airport. Tonight, Tonight, JetBlue saying in a statement, "We have reported this incident to federal authorities and will participate in any investigation." And a Southern Command spokesperson tells us they're currently reviewing the matter. The incident comes as the U.S. has stepped up activity in the Caribbean, with President Trump targeting alleged drug traffickers in several boat strikes. And last month, the president posting this online: "To all airlines, pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers, please consider the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela to be closed in its entirety."
And that's what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Airport management and trade unions are back in the negotiating table following a weekend of sick outs. Climate leaders post-summit talks call for urgent action. Springs residents call for urgent intervention in a road access dispute. And livestock farmers to receive free rabies vaccines. In regional news, U.S. military aircraft approved to transit Trinidad and Tobago, while internationally harrowing moments between JetBlue plane and U.S. military aircraft. In sports, Grenada captures third place finish in Winlot Under-15 tournament, while Ron Charles and Aaron St. Hilaire selected to Windward Under-15 squad. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Visit our website at www.gbn.gd for more news stories, or you can like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/GBN News and Radio. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you for joining us. Have a pleasant evening. We'll see you again tomorrow night.